Dude, close spawns again. It's pretty crazy. It's happened a lot lately. At 3 o'clock, he is our indomitable Protoss. He's also red this time. He is Dewalt.
Boing,
Did
boing, boing.
Yeah, I actually, I don't know where I had a GG button app thing. I should hit it. I don't know if I said 6 o'clock or whatever, but if I said that wrong, it's 3 o'clock on the right side. And then at 6 o'clock, unfortunately for Azhi, it is Azhi Dahaki. He is our blue Protoss. I guess it's not super unfortunate, but when I project my own feelings about the 6 o'clock spawn or the 12 o'clock spawn, I don't like it. It's just, I know kind of any of the spots other than the corners, you can kind of be, you could say, equally exposed, but the top and bottom spawns I just don't really like. So not the end of the world, just kind of annoying, but these guys are used to it. So let's see.
You definitely do get the advantage, I feel, in this current scenario, where if you are doing 3 versus 6, the 3 definitely has an advantage, especially when it comes to drops. So Azhi, in terms of the drops, I think may have to work a little hard on that one, but Dewalt so far on the PvPs that we've seen, so far I want to say we've only really seen macro games out of him.
True.
Normally PvP ends up sort of delving into, you know, the sort of what I would consider, or what Koreans would consider very skillful, but what I would consider sort of degen is storm drops. So curious to see if we end up seeing that kind of playstyle from Dewalt. It seems like the Reavers have basically been carrying him, which, I mean, as it should. He's amazing with Reavers. I mean, his control is amazing. So I don't see him having to stray away from that. But
yeah,
I wonder if something's gonna change with that this game. But Azhi, little background: if he did play the first one, he beat Cross in the very first game, our inaugural game.
yeah. Biggest upset probably still to this day.
Yes, definitely. And he got to play Dewalt. However, he was Terran, so fortunately the match didn't go his way on that day. But I know he was eager to play Dewalt again, and I'm glad he's finally able to get his chance, you know, right now, where Dewalt sort of been mowing down everyone, right? And are we gonna see nice block on the scout?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was a good block.
Are we gonna see something prepared out of Azhi, where we see him beat Dewalt with this particular strategy, or is he gonna try and take him head on? So.
Well, this might be one of the first times that I've seen a player actually be up on Dewalt on supply, so that's good too. But he was a last second sign up, so he might not actually have a huge plan for this. Let's see, he's got his gas. He didn't actually start. Dewalt just sniping probes. He's been really good at that today too. His harassment's been pretty on point. And I do wonder, it's so funny. We were talking about something before the game started, and I was gonna mention something. Oh, he lost one Zealot, so that's too bad. I think he's trying to be sneaky and come back around. That's the other thing you can do too. We haven't really brought up too much, but you can make a little wall around your probes with your Zealots when you have so many, just to kind of stop this little. He's treating it like a Zergling almost, or he's just running it in circles. Oh, he's got 3 more in here now too, so you can probably group them up, try to one-shot some probes, but just more harass, more just trying to be annoying, and then he's going to get out of there. And look at that, Azhi actually put a pylon at his front entrance as well. Not something we see a ton in our other games. Not that it's like that novel, just really I've only seen Dewalt do that. Everyone else has kind of stayed hunkered down right next to their core. So
So Azhi going the tech route and Dewalt going the Nexus route for the eco. Dewalt's doing a great job just getting at his eco and poking and scratching. So I think he's gonna be in the mid game definitely ahead. And Azhi may have to sort of force something here where he's getting his 4th and 5th gateway. I wonder if he's gonna put down a little bit more and sort of pressure the front with Dragoons, because you can only put 1 cannon at the choke. So
yeah,
assuming you're consistent with your Dragoon micro, it is something that could be broken, with solid Dragoon micro. So
that's true. I do wonder. I do think that there is probably a plan for that. I guess it is just Dragoon range 4 right now. He doesn't really have a ton of gas anyway. I imagine it's because he's building those Dragoons out.
Another
And
8 gateway explosion though by Dewalt.
yeah, I think he's got it pretty mapped out. I know, so I don't remember. It's funny, my attention span, I know I get made fun of it a lot. It's bugging me that I can't remember what I was gonna say when we had first started the match. But one thing I do remember that I was thinking about as I was like grabbing my snack and everything as we we're getting going is that since I have been at the perspective of, okay, what are these guys going to do to try to dethrone Dewalt, essentially? And this is kind of an interesting skirmish. He's still within range. All right, only lost shields, but...
Yeah. No range upgrade yet. Or maybe not the best time.
Yeah, still just like, I guess it's fine to poke a little bit. I wonder if he wants to start getting +1. Dewalt's getting his +1 right now. What's funny to me, or at least what I was making myself laugh, was like, once Dewalt has won so many games, oh, he's gonna go for the cannon. That's kind of a good idea. That way you can actually start to use your zealots a little bit more efficiently. But the joke was, long story short, is that it's like, what is Dewalt gonna do different? When is he just gonna go balls to walls, something just crazy and weird? This is the first time that he's actually been attacked at his own base. There's a lot of firsts today, late in our little tournament today. So Dewalt's always been aggressive.
Azhi needs to push the issue right now. Otherwise, Dewalt is gonna get so much of a unit explosion with his 8 gateways versus the 6. And I think he may actually come away with this engagement if he's able. Oh, Dewalt, great play. He's just gonna wall up.
Yeah.
He knows he's gonna lose this. Just buying that extra time.
Dude, I wonder, this is, by the way, this is really great play by Azhi. He's pushing in really well. He is going to get hung up a little bit by these pylons, but I mean, to win that first engagement and have just so many more Dragoons right off the bat, I think it really is powerful. I was wondering, since now it's just all attack mode, I was curious if he was maybe going to try to tech, maybe if he had DTs after he got that first cannon, but nope, it's all Dragoons all the time. Once Dewalt gets +1 though, it's going to be a little bit harder. Like you said, the longer this goes on, the more gateways Dewalt has, so that also is going to be tougher.
As he needs to push. Oh, I think it'd be great if he could target. Oh, some of his Dragoons are attacking the pylon.
Yeah, they're not all attacking units. He needs to bring his own probe and build his own pylons. Just kidding.
Oh my god, I think he may actually take this engagement, and if the macro... Okay. Oh my goodness, the reinforcements are rallying in.
Yeah, he's up 20 supply. Well, no, not quite now, but he's up quite a bit of supply. Dewalt does keep rebuilding his cannon. I didn't mean to be like anticlimactic there. It's like, how could you even out the Dragoons? He does have a good arc. He's got the defender's advantage. Azhi kind of does have a lot of minerals right now. They've almost caught up in supply, but you're right. If he can keep taking these...
But Azhi is pecking. You notice he has a robotics facility and he's getting his Templar archives, whereas Dewalt, he's trying to defend with these 10 gateways. But if he doesn't keep up with the tech, oh no.
I think
I wonder if he missed the macro cycle right there.
Well, I don't know if he did. He does have a lot of money in the bank, all things considered. Like, I know it is fastest possible map, so maybe there was just a hiccup, if anything, in gas a little bit when he went to tech. I did see that his gas is a little bit lower than his minerals, so that could have slowed down his Dragoon production, and we even see more Zealots now too, just to kind of fill the supply. But that was dangerously close. I think, like, Dewalt didn't even build cannons at his front base. Like, sorry, not at his front, at his core when that was going on. And that's something that, like, again, I know that I'm not very good, but that's something that I would have done. I'd be like, okay, well, if he does break in, I'm going to build like at least a few cannons at least my production or at my main to have something to fall back to. But he's able to just macro out of it. I think what you were saying, those pylons were instrumental because not all the Dragoons were firing at the same time. And now it's going to be Dewalt's turn, and he has to do some serious damage, and he has to put the pressure on, because if he doesn't do a lot right now, maybe even end the game, Azhi will have that tech, and he might be able to go for some storm drops or reaver drops, etc.
I think Azhi... Oh, I thought they were going to be Dark Templars. Uh-oh. If he loses his army, this may be huge.
This is... Because... Go ahead.
Thankfully, Azhi traded very nicely. He's going to have to delay a little bit more, especially with the storms. They don't have enough energy, and I don't know if storm is finished.
He's got to be careful. These Dragoons are getting dangerously close. They're going to start one-shotting these Templar. Oh, he's only one.
Oh no, these
my
Dragoons
gosh.
are coming in.
Storm now, at least. Okay, never mind. They're far enough away. He was up and he's still up in supply. Even though he doesn't have the extra Nexus, or at least he did initially. I guess he's got 3 now, but maybe that's where some of his money was going, and then why he had some extra money too. But even though he took the later Nexus, I guess is what I should say, he has been up in supply almost this entire time.
Great defense by Azhi, and he has 2 forges, so I think Dewalt did get the plus, or he started his +2 first, but Azhi should be getting his +1 armor before. So if he's able to maintain his current lead, I can see a great play coming out of Azhi soon. Also, the Templar Archives is done first, so it couldn't have been +2 actually. Dewalt's upgrading +1. So
yeah, he's got to be going for armor or shields right now.
Yeah. Oh, let's see if Azhi decides to incorporate the storm drops. Judging by our previous games, we don't really see him go for those kind of sort of finesse plays. We see him go for more traditional where he out macros you. So I'm curious to see if he does implement that. But both players, great engagement so far.
Yeah, they both held really well, and I was so focused on their. I'll admit this. I was so focused on their battles at both their entrances that I didn't even see when Azhi snuck in those extra Nexus. But he had to like I know that he snuck them in early because they're here. They've been mining gas for a long time. Anyway, I just wanted to bring attention to that. So it's Dewalt who's got DTs, and that's interesting. There is a few cannons. He's got 4 at his main, so he's got detection, and he is capable of making observers if he needs them. But this is interesting. So Dewalt's gonna go for the drop. Azhi's maxed, by the way.
Maxed out, so this is the best time. But he's gonna have to be careful for the drop, so he needs to also watch the minimap as well. But these are great storms.
Incredible storms.
Oh my
he might
goodness!
Just win it right here.
It's gonna break, but he also needs to pay attention to the minimap. He's not looking. Oh, he sees it now. Come back, Azhi!
Does he? Yeah, you gotta run those drones away. They're just ETs. They're not even storms. Oh,
but these are great. There's only so many cannons. He's gonna lose his Nexus.
He's gonna have to. Oh no! Can he storm? Storm your own Nexus if you have to. Storm everything.
Please storm. Please storm.
Oh my gosh, this is bad. But he is attacking up at the front. He broke Dewalt. He's up 60 supply. He's got an observer with his army.
He needs to bum rush with those Archons. He needs to bum rush to the pros with those Archons and just take out the cannons right now.
Yeah, seriously. Go straight to the core. If you want to have a chance at winning this, you got to go straight for the core. You got to even out the worker count at least. You can't be at this mineral disadvantage long term. Oh my gosh, he's got to.
Look at the army in Azhi's base right now. Look at the army in Azhi's base to be attacked.
Just send everything. Full send, baby, send it all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think he's got it still. I think he's got it. He's on top of Dewalt's production. This is like a Protoss being on top of a Terran, like a meching Terran's base right now. He's killing which we gotta think it's probably what, 2 or 3 a.m. for Dewalt right now. Anyway, which I'm not saying anything. I was just thinking about I was just thinking of everything that was going on. It's like, oh shoot. Anyway, so upgrades. He's +2 attack. Dewalt is only +1/+1. They both have observers right now. Dewalt taps out! Azhi did it! You have a new king!
He's taking down the wall!